Hi, my name is Nikki Green. I'm going to be talking about what we can do to help public schools reach their fullest potential. One thing that is super important to know is that our knowledge can change the schools. Madeline Rasmussen, who is a part of our class, said that it is very important to help public schools reach their fullest potential because it can help them grow and succeed. I think that this is super important to remember that we need to open our mouths and to share our ideas and share information that we discover, um, as this can help our schools to grow and to become better. If we're just quiet and if we don't say anything, then our schools are never going to be able to increase in their skill and become better. Madeline Rasmussen also said that it is important that students know that help is available because this will help students perform well and will help the public schools overall. They need to make sure that students are getting the help that they need. This is super important to make sure that my students know that there are resources for them, that they can get help, that they don't need to be doing it on their own. I think a lot of different students, especially when I was a student myself, I thought that I had to do things on my own and that I was not able to succeed successfully if that was not the case. And so we need to make sure we create an atmosphere where it is okay for our students to get help and that they can find resources that can help them in whatever area that they are striving to thrive in. Another thing that can help us is influences from outside of school. Emma Blomdale from our class said that I think something that would definitely help public schools reach their fullest potential would be to incorporate influences from outside of the school. This made me think a lot about different resources that we have. We have other teachers, we have other schools, other art programs, friends, and other ideas. Sometimes we think that our school has to do it by themselves also, and that we have to discover it on our own as a teacher and as a professional. But there are people around us who we can turn to as they will help us. As we want to better our community and to better the education across the world, why would not our colleagues be there to help us and to help in increasing the arts or increasing the math or increasing English, whatever thing that we are striving to become better at? Why would we not be able to help each other? And we need to be humble enough to say, hey, what ideas do you have about this that can help to make my program better? Emma also said that something that would further their potential is to band together and reform and edit courses. I feel like this is super important to take time on a yearly basis to talk to our colleagues and reform the classes according to our students' needs, as each year it's going to be different, as each year we have different students that need different things. So that is super important to me. Bill, for the more general diffusion of knowledge, in that talk, he talked about eliminating, as far as practical, the minds of the people at large without regard to wealth. And I really like how Ricardo shared that we should be eliminating the minds of people. It doesn't have to take money, but it takes knowledge, education, and dedication to make the best community or the best schools that we can have.